just me. Because I started walking, I'm like, damn, where this place at? Next thing, I'm down the street and around the corner. I'm like, shit, should I go get my car? Then I saw the place, so whoever parked the closest, I'm gonna need to ride with you. Take me around the corner, for real, for my safety. Shit. I feel like you can always tell that somebody got a serious drug problem through their kids, right? Because the kids just come from the house and they come in public and they just say that shit that they heard at the house. They don't realize it's fucked up. Like, I knew my cousin was doing way too many drugs in front of her 9-year-old son. When I took this little motherfucker to the candy store and he got up in there and asked some folks for a zip of gummy worms and a 3-5 of them Blue Jolly Ranchers. I said, oh, you've been hanging with your mama too much. This is really embarrassing me. I feel like drugs tend to bring out a small part of who you are, but it's over-exaggerated, right? Like, I'm really scared of bugs. The first time I did shrooms, I was scared that a bug was gonna kick down the door, come out and eat me, you know? I'm at the house, I'm high as hell, and of course, what do I see? A big ass bug. So I run and get my broomstick, because my gun was upstairs. I would have shot that bug, for real, but I ain't want it out my sight. So I start hitting this bug, spraying it, kicking it, trying to step on it. It's not dying, I'm exhausted. I sit down, I look at my cousin, and I say, damn, bitch. This is a big ass roach and it won't die. And my cousin looked at me and she said, bitch, that's not a roach, that's your big toe. And I was by myself, so I don't even know who said that, but I had really fucked my foot upstairs. I was on crutches for like 3 weeks. So I was like, I'm gonna stop doing them east side shrooms. These east side shrooms got me fucked up. But weed, for me, is a little bit different though, because you know how like some people, when they smoke, they laugh or they get paranoid. For me, for whatever reason, when I get high, I just get real sick of white people shit. You know what I'm saying? But it be about shit that don't even matter, okay? So me and my cousin, we was smoking a blunt, watching a documentary on Jeffrey Dahmer. We shouldn't have been doing that, right? So we smoking, and she's like, sis, I ain't never seen a black female serial killer. Why is that? And I hit the blunt, and I say, bitch, serial killing is some white people shit. I said, black women, we don't have time for that. I said, we don't have time for that. I said, bitch, who's gonna watch my kids? Who's gonna watch my kids between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. during serial killer hours while I'm out here trying to slay me a bitch? And y'all, I had to be high as hell because I don't even have kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said that. Now, at the time, like, I had this real long silky weave, and so I hit the blunt. She hits the blunt, and she looks at me, and she was like, sis, you could get away with it. She was like, because if they find that hair on the crime scene, bitch, that's going to trace back to a 12-year-old Brazilian girl. And they ain't going to know what the fuck going on with the case. I said, sis, we not smoking no more. I'm done with this. We got to stop these drugs. Now, I was watching a documentary the other day. This is based on a true story. I don't know if y'all saw this or remember this, about this white lady in the 90s. She was 36 years old, married with 2 kids, and she started sleeping with one of her 13-year-old students. Y'all remember that story? Okay, it was a big thing. So they end up getting caught. She gets pregnant by him. They end up getting caught. She goes to jail. She gets out of jail. She has the baby. She gets out of jail. She divorces her husband, and she marries a 13-year-old boy. It's like maybe 4 years later. Now in the documentary, they're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe what she did to that 13-year-old boy. But there's an aspect of this story that they never talk about. What about what this bitch did to her husband, who has to live with the fact that his bitch was stolen by a 13-year-old boy? What about his self-esteem? What about how he feels? What about the fact he can never be president of the United States of America? I wouldn't vote for a motherfucker who got their bitch stolen by a 13-year-old boy. I'm like, baby, if you can't protect your house from a child, you can't do nothing for the United States of America. All right, y'all, I'm Alisha Bridges. Give it up for your host.